Hey guys, so Vancouver Fan Expo, Friday night, first night. Let's start with the regular books. I got Afterlife with Archie, the second print variant. There you go. Didn't actually get this one at the con. I got it at a little store for cheaper than it was available at the con. It is the Guardians of the Galaxy Scotty Young variant. Super stoked about that. That's my favorite Scotty Young cover. Next is the first appearance of Spider-Man's white suit. That is FF number 1. Pretty excited about that. Next is Web of Spider-Man number 20, one that's on my list to get. Next up is Gambit number 3. Another one I've been searching for my list. A couple random dollar issues, Secret Origins, The Golden Age of Superman, Secret Origins, Shazam, and then we have Green Lantern number 196, Green Lantern number 198, and Green Lantern number 200. And then I will move on to some prints that I got. This is from Carrie Andrews. The Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales. Pretty excited about that. Carrie was the bee's knees to talk to. Super nice guy. Next up is a Tony Moore print right here, signed by him. It says "Look Alive, Michael," personalized to me. Next up is one by Stephen Platt. He did a lot of 90s books, like the Mark Spector Moon Knight run. He did some art for that. And speaking of, this is the Mark Spector Moon Knight that he drew here. He actually drew this for, he was telling us, he drew this for a friend of his. A friend just really wanted a picture of Moon Knight to put up in his house, and he drew this for him, and then now he's just used it as one of his prints. Recently he signed that for me. Super nice guy. Interesting fellow, that's for sure. Some stuff I got signed is Harley Quinn number 3. Signed by Carrie Andrews, Iron Fist, A Living Weapon, number 1. I haven't got a chance to even read this one yet. I really need to do that. I need to get my bags and boards from home, obviously, as well. Next is Alf Annual number 2. It's Bill Sankiewicz signature. You can see there. I was so excited to meet him and to talk to him. He is amazing 80s artist. Problem is just talking to the artist next to him the whole time, and just was not, talking with the fans and the people who were actually there to see him. Like, I thought he'd see this and be like, whoa, that's a random issue that you want signed, kind of thing, and we'd have a conversation or whatever. That didn't happen, so a little bit disappointed in him, but that's fine. Next up is Rat Queen's issue 4, cover B, with D on the front. Great issue. Super stoked to get that signed. Another Curtis Weeb, To Mike, Conjure Some Fucks. That's issue 5, cover B. Next up is issue 5, the regular issue 5, just To Mike. There we go, with all 4 of the queens on there. Next up is from somebody who, when I was there, I expected more people to be excited to see her. She's an amazing artist. She's done great work. She's worked on one of the, probably top 5 books of all time as far as comics are concerned. And that's P. Guerrero. She signed my first trade for Why the Last Man. I don't have any single issues. I started reading later than this came out. You can see there's a monkey drawing that she did for me, which is super awesome. I'm excited about that. Next up is signature, another signature from Tony Moore for the Exterminators. It was really cool. He said that nobody had really, not really people ever bring this book in. He hardly ever sees it anymore. And so he put Lock and Load Michael in there and signed it to me, which is super awesome. And I really wanted to get a specific piece done by him for, you know, to pay and get him to draw for me. But these guys charge like $300 or $400 for one piece of art. I can't find it right now. I'm not going to waste your time. So, anyway, it's really disgusting where a guy's like innards are falling out of his body. It's super colorful and awesome. Anyway, next up is 2 trades and 2 omnibus that I picked up. First one is Women of Marvel. I've heard mixed reviews on this book. I've heard some of the stories are good, some are bad, but for $4.99, that's not something I'm concerning myself with. Next up is X-Men Origins number 2. I have the first, X-Men Origins number 1. I liked it a lot, so I got the second one. The only problem, this is hardcover. The other one is softcover, and that's going to bother my OCD, but I'll deal with it. My 2 omnibuses are both Marvel. First one is one that I've seen a lot of people pick up and read and say is really good, so I figured I would do that, and I like the artist, which is Allred, and written by Peter Milligan. This is Ecstatics. Pretty excited. I've started reading it. I feel like I've been reading forever, and I'm like nowhere through this already, so that is happening. And one more omnibus I picked up today, that is Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1. Pretty excited about this as well. Brian Michael Bendis is not my favorite writer of all time, but I do love the Spidey, and I hear he does a good job with this book. So that is all I've picked up so far over the last night. That's one day. Holy shite, that's one day. Guys, this is going to be a messy trip.